Yo, Dirty Three Nation, what's up? You know it's your boy Joe.
And I'm Brian. And the third guy couldn't be here because he suffered a massive heart attack after the Patriots won that game somehow.
You know, hopefully it wasn't too bad. I mean, hopefully he's going to be around for the AFC Championship Game. And if you don't know by now who's playing at the AFC Championship Game, maybe. Ooh. He had a mild cardio infraction.
Yeah, I mean, after that, the craziness of the Denver Broncos game, which he's not a big fan of, but he had money on the Bills. So, I mean, that was like he's getting small palpitations there. Boom, boom. Then boom, boom. And then just the drama of that fucking Texans-Pats game was just wild.
And I'm gonna let you know something, folks. He didn't bet on the Pats. He bet on Houston. He bought all the hype that the Pats weren't good enough. That's why he really had a heart attack.
That's the massive. He lost it all.
Fucking dirtbag.
He lost it all, people.
So he can't be here because he's hurting.
He's hurting for squirting.
But folks, you know we love being here because this is the best time of the year for us.
Hey, all I know is we're back. Oh, that's loud.
We're back, bro. We're back.
We're back as fuck, man. That's what I kept telling everybody. Look, granted, the game, the Broncos game didn't, it went the way I wanted it to go. Yeah. But the end result there with Bo Nix getting hurt, which was fucked.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes of celebration before they release that, too.
And basically, yeah, I was at the bar a little bit talking shit because everyone's a Pats fan and everyone's calling me an asshole and all this and that.
They do that on a regular daily basis.
Yeah, it's an everyday thing anyway. But, you know.
Can't nitpick it too much.
But, yeah, that happened. I was saying to my buddies last week when we were watching the game at his house. I'm just happy to be back.
Yeah, I mean, it's bittersweet, sure.
2 years ago, dude, before we got the Kid Knicks, whatever, I mean, we were looking in a real abysmal fucking spot. Even though, I mean, literally for the last almost 10 years.
Looking for a quarterback.
Until, yeah, we found the Kid Knicks, whatever, but the coach, the right coach.
You know, the Pats, we didn't stay out of the limelight too long. I know everybody's hating us. I'm seeing it online already. I love the hate. Thank you, people. Bring it on, and bring it on.
Oh, my God. You got, like, Jets fans and Bills fans all ready to jump off a bridge.
Yep, they're fucking mad as shit. I'll tell you.
Miami people don't care. I mean, Steelers fans are like, you got to be kidding me. They're fucking back again? Jesus. We haven't won a Super Bowl in 20 years.
And Philadelphia just always hates us, so I'm not worried about them.
Yep. I mean, not for nothing, Philadelphia got a great team, and they'll be back in the mix next year. There's no way they won't be back in that mix.
I just got back from Mohegan Sun, where all my Patriots gears.
Oh.
Ooh, and I'll tell you what, I was getting mad love. There's a lot of people in Connecticut that love our Pats, New England Patriots.
Connecticut's a weird mix of people, though, because you got a lot of runoffs from that area, kind of. Like, I walked into a bar, right, when I was on the road out there. Sorry to cut you off on the story, but just to get it out real quick. We walked into a random-ass, like, pizza place to grab a beer and, like, dinner. And some kid was like from Philly, and he was actually from New York, but he was like a diehard Philadelphia Flyers fan.
Really?
My buddy had a Bruin shirt on. He goes, "Oh, this is a Philadelphia Flyers bar." I looked around that side. I'm like, "Bitch, we're in Connecticut. What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, you know where you're at. I'm like, "We're in New England, bro."
You're in New England, and
as much as Connecticut denies it.
A lot of Connecticut fans are New York fans.
Yeah, they're all run off of the Jets and Yankee, Met fans, weirdos.
Thankfully, a lot of people that go to Mohegan are from northern New England, where we're all Pats Nation, baby. And, you had a couple of guys like, I love it when they see the shirt and everything. They go, fuck the Pats. And I'm like, yeah, I love the hate. Go fuck yourself.
It's funny. I mean, I wear like the Denver Broncos shit around the city and a bunch, but I never really get no slack for it unless it's people like no stranger slack. It's just people I know.
Well, the thing is, I mean, no one looks at Denver in New England because we don't play you until this time of the year.
Yeah, when it matters. And we've been going back and forth.
And we've had a history with you guys. We've had a history.
I mean, since really I would say maybe it probably trickled into the 90s a little bit. Not that much.
No,
like Elway and Bledsoe, because, I mean, Elway is way better than fucking Bledsoe was.
But we went to, we had to go into Denver and we lost that game, a playoff game before with Brady. Or was that what Matt Cat? No, it couldn't have been Castle. It had to be Brady.
It was Brady's come to Denver and lost a bunch.
Yeah.
his record against Denver used to be really bad, but then he kind of tightened it up a little bit with playing for the Bucs, and then just getting those home games because getting
the home games,
going into Denver, man. We've talked about it 1,000 times this year already, but going into Denver, everyone knows it isn't the easiest place to fucking play.
It's the most unfair advantage of any fucking stadium. I mean, we were talking about this at work and others. I'm like, I don't give a fuck that we're facing Jarrett Stidham, backup quarterback in Denver. We're still facing that the elements. You can't breathe, this and that. And their defense is good. They're going to run the ball. Peyton's not a dumb quarterback. He's going to know how to, a dumb coach. He's going to know how to get the best out of this kid.
You know what I read recently on a report about Stidham, which is very, what's funny too, is I used to love him. You used to big him up so much.
Yeah, I wanted him to be the starting quarterback after Brady.
And then the funny thing is everyone was like, oh, he went to his last few starts were all garbage. And then I look at his last few starts and the team he was on, the kid was playing for the fucking Raiders.
Yeah.
And every quarterback goes there to die. Name one great quarterback in the last ever.
You can't. They don't have
Rich Gannon. Like, come on, man. And even Rich Gannon was fucking a little overrated. He was good for a few years and then he dove off a cliff.
I keep telling people, I said, look, the Pats, we lost to a backup. We lost to Philadelphia.
You lost. All right. I had my notes and I forgot my notes, unfortunately.
And that was Knowles.
I can't. Nick Foles, he got you guys.
He did.
But, the circumstances with the Denver Broncos that Stidham hasn't gotten any snaps this year.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
Is a very rare coincidence because he's literally the only backup QB that did not touch the ball this year at all.
So who else do you have on there?
He was the backup all year. It was just Bo Nix all year. Because how many games did we come from behind and win? 80% of them.
Yeah, like he never got in.
There's no way he was getting in those games.
No.
He might have got in one game where we blew out fucking the Cowboys or whatever it was.
But I'm sure Sean Payton, like I said, he's not a dumb coach. I'm sure Stidham will be ready. I'm sure he's been ready all year. I'm sure he's had practice with the ones and twos.
So the Stidham thing, of course, he's practicing with the fucking ones and twos.
Of course.
Out of high school, Stidham was the number one scrambling dual threat quarterback in the country. Isn't that fucking crazy? Over Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold, basically every one of these guys in the league right now that runs Kyler Murray, all these guys. Number one.
The one thing about Stidham is he never got the fair shot. After Brady went, the Pats were going to name him the starter.
And he went to Oakland. He went to
LA,
Oakland at the time, and they were fucking atrocious. So, just hearing that the kid, and anyway, so
because they drafted Mac Jones.
There's been a plethora of quarterbacks that are backup quarterbacks right on the bench and had to come into these fucking games and play. You guys had the greatest quarterback of all time come in and take over for Bledsoe at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's a backup quarterback.
And then play a playoff run and won it. Yeah. Granted, I understand. And it's Brady, but if you look at the stats, that team was stacked. He wasn't really doing much.
But what about Matt Castle when fucking Brady went hurt? And in that year, Matt Castle was the backup, came in, started.
They didn't get the playoffs.
We missed the playoffs.
All right, so I had a list. And so you got those dudes. So Doug Williams was a backup to some dude. I forget his name, Schroeder. I want to say Jay Schroeder. I want to say it was, but someone can correct me. I had all my notes. I forgot him at home. I apologize. So Doug Williams, backup. He comes in. What does he do, Joe?
Wins a Super Bowl.
Wins a Super Bowl. Thank you very much. What does he become? The first
black quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Thank you. Love the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And he blew out his knee and ended his career
so there's
after that.
An old school guy named Sam Morrell.
Stan Morrell.
Sam Morrell.
Sam?
Yeah. He came in for Johnny Unitas.
Oh, wow. You're going into the 50s.
He won a Super Bowl for that team.
That team was stacked,
actually,
too,
he came in for Johnny U on a season.
And won a Super Bowl.
Won an MVP with them. And then I don't think they won the Super Bowl, but then they started Johnny all year the next year. He struggled in the Super Bowl. They benched him. They put that kid in the game, and then he won it. And then the same thing happened with Brian Greasy or Bob Greasy on the Miami Dolphins that perfect year. They put fucking Sam Morrell in as a backup. Granted, the kid, that dude was incredible. We're talking a whole nother era. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so you got him.
Much tougher era.
You got a guy named Brock Osweiler, who's the most boneheaded bum of all time. Come in. Actually, you guys had to play us at home. But what happened that game, Joe?
Yeah.
You guys lost to Brock Osweiler. Yeah, right. All right.
We have a history of losing to backups.
There's that guy. Trent Dilfer came in.
He won a fucking Super Bowl with fucking Baltimore. And then they got rid of him.
All right. So there's another guy.
There's a shitload of them, bro.
My fucking notes off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember them all. There was another dude who took over for John Elway. I can't remember his fucking name in the 1998 season, but he played like just a bunch of games to get them into the playoffs, into the Super Bowl and shit. But again, another backup, getting it done.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it,
Kurt Warner was a backup. Granted, he got to play all season, but he
won a Super Bowl.
That guy was projected to be the grocery man at the store. And he got a great chance, but he was a fucking backup.
The year before, he was playing in the goddamn fucking Arena League football.
He's playing bingo with his grandma at the fucking old folks' home.
And then he gets on this team. Their starting quarterback got hurt at the beginning of the season.
All right, look, my point is, I understand the
Sean Green, was it? Or Trent Green was the starter for them?
Trent
for the
Green,
Rams, yeah. Trent Green.
I understand the circumstances are different.
They are.
It's a massive game. That's what the fans are going to say. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about.
Who gives a fuck?
I know, but the 10 fans we have anyway. No, I'm just kidding. We have 58 fans, baby.
Those 3 assholes. We love you.
No, but look, it's a home game for us. It's good.
Look, is it going to make things a little more difficult for you? Probably, but you can get through it.
Your defense is horrifying, but the Texans' O-line isn't what the Broncos' O-line is. The Texans' running game is not what the Broncos' run game is. And our passing game is very suspect. Well, and we'll see what... I mean, just maybe the running backs.
Well, let me just put it in perspective.
Harvey, J.K. Dobbins is coming back.
Denver, on both sides of the ball, on defensive line and offensive line, they had a plus 45 sack differential. They had 68 plus sacks and only gave up 23 in the regular season.
I think Bo Nix is one of those guys that he just throws... That's why he has some of these horrendous misses, because he doesn't take sacks, bro.
No, you don't see his jersey dirty that often.
No, he don't take sacks, man. I'm telling you. No. That kid either scrambles out of the pocket and runs it and gets out or whatever, or he fucking whips it into the fucking
I think he's got a really good pocket presence.
Oh, he's insane.
And he's got very good awareness.
Same thing with Drake May, man. I'll tell you. I mean, the shit I seen from him, granted, he was coughing the ball up. I mean, both teams were coughing the ball up. It was slick out. It was whatever. But
I like the way he bounced back from those mistakes, though. He didn't dwell on them.
He did recover great. I think that benefits him having Josh McDaniels around and not some other schlub.
He's a salty veteran coach, offensive coordinator.
Maybe one of the greatest OCs of all time. But if you put the dude on any other team, and on head coach in any team, the guy's a total idiot.
Yeah, I know.
And maybe he
can only do it for the Pats.
Maybe he's not the greatest OC of all time, but you got to think of the success that guy's had. And granted, it was with Brady and whatever, but he's
doing it again with Drake May
as a head coach. He's a bum.
Yeah,
and then he even made Mac Jones look good that one year. Then they got rid of him. Mac Jones went to the garbage can. He made what's his name look semi-decent there. What's that scrub's name there that talks so much shit?
Oh, I don't even
with the goofy hat.
Fucking
Cam Newton. Remember he played for you guys?
Oh, that fucking guy.
I mean, he made him look okay. He wasn't looking great, but he looked okay.
Well, I mean, just to make him look okay was that's a world of difference because the guy's not okay. He's fucked.
Especially them. Yeah, he was screwed then.
All he could do was run, and they just went with that.
And they had a good defense still.
And that's what I love about Drake May, man. He just extends plays with his legs. I love he sees the ball. He sees downfield. He knows all the positions. He's looking at it.
He made a lot of great throws. I'll say this. A lot of those guys on your team made phenomenal fucking catches, dude.
Or whatever, Butte or whatever, that one-handed grab in the end zone.
Booty made that crazy one-handed grab, yep. And then Stephon Diggs, dude, that touchdown grab when he went over at the out, and then he caught it and got nailed.
Right in between two defenders.
He caught it, dude, right in the dude's mug. Yeah. And I was like, see, Stephon Diggs is hungry,
He's still got some juice left, you know?
Dude, he's not that old. I mean, granted, he just if he didn't come off an ACL, no one would be talking about him being 31 or whatever the hell he is.
No, I mean, but you got to look at the guy's career. He was good in Minnesota. He was fucking great in Buffalo.
Basically an all-pro all the time, except he gets very moody.
The only reason he left Minnesota, he didn't want to be number 2. He went over to Buffalo, got his number 1. But on New England, he doesn't talk about that at all. He doesn't really give a shit. I mean, he's the number 1 wide receiver. I think he's
bought into the Patriots way.
But I think he did too. I think he bought into Vrabel. Vrabel's a good team guy. And, as a player, he was a good team guy. They love him, dude.
They love that guy. I can see every time they show, like, them in the tunnel, the dude, he's slapping 5 with everybody, whatever. Yeah. And then you can tell he's like a Pete Carroll, but the players coach shit. But he's fucking hard on those dudes because he's a former player.
Did you see him go up to Pop Douglas after that touchdown on 4th and 2 or 4th and 1?
I would have kissed him.
He almost did.
That's like anyone that likes King of the Hill in here, they'll understand. When they show flashbacks to like Hank and what the fuck is his name, Bill. Because they were really good high school football players, and every time the coach just kisses them on the lips, I love you, kid. Go do it.
But Vrabel went up to him, and he that's just this guy he is. He gets excited for his players when they're doing well. And then when they're doing wrong, he's there to correct them. He's there to help them. I mean, Drake May is so young at this. So isn't Bo Nix, and they get a lot of leeway that a lot of young quarterbacks don't get.
I know one thing is the league's going to be hating us for a long time because we got them 2 young kids that are going to be doing it. Unless, I mean, granted, injuries happen. I found that out the hard way again. Especially in the first quarter there when Pat Surtain went down, I almost had a stroke.
You know, and it kills me too because all these fucking negative people about the Pats are saying, oh, the Pats had the easiest road. They had the easiest road. Don't you remember, motherfuckers? You were all picking Houston last week. Now you're saying, oh, Houston was terrible because we beat them. And now you're saying, oh, they're going to go into Denver because they don't have a quarterback. Denver's much more than a quarterback. And this man right here will tell you, it's just one piece of the cog. That team, that defense, if they didn't have the defense they had, maybe you can be worried, but that defense is solid. Everything, the
solid
offensive
all year,
line,
minus
solid.
1 game.
So,
in my opinion, we were stout all year. Minus that Jags game was where we went all crazy and weird.
I do not think this is a cakewalk for us to walk into Denver. Walking into Denver is never a cakewalk.
Dude,
Am I a little more confident? Maybe, but I'm not going in there thinking we're winning. No, we're going to fight it.
The Bo Nix versus Drake May for first basic. It would have been the first showdown.
Would have been fucking awesome.
Come on, like that would have been the best thing ever. 2 young guys getting
They're both friends too. They know each other's families.
We all got robbed of probably one of the best AFC Championship games in years, dude. Because you got to think, it was always Brady who was old as fuck. Everyone's waiting, like, when's this guy going to hang it up? When's this guy going to hang it up? And then, like, boom, Pat Mahomes gets in. And then Pat Mahomes gets fucking, 8 in a row, 7 in a row, whatever. And everyone's like, Jesus, this guy. But he was always going against,
Buffalo,
Josh Allen.
Baltimore.
No, what's his name there, too, got by them. Burrow, right?
Yeah, Cincinnati got by them. The only team that got by them was
right.
Cincinnati.
So, but granted, it was just a dude who was on a crazy streak and other guys trying to knock him off. This year, it was 2 kids that are getting their first crack at that
awesome,
AFC fucking game, dude.
Because everybody asked me, who do you want to play?
We all every NFL fan doesn't totally hate these teams. We all got robbed of a great fucking game. And it sucks.
As Pats fans, everybody wanted to face Buffalo because we would have been a home game. And that would have been the easier route for them. And that's what they were thinking.
And know the team.
I was like, nah, man, I want to face Denver. I want to face the best of the best. We're going to go in there. We want to face the best of the best. I mean, Tom Brady did it, this and that. That's how you did it. We went in there in the Super Bowl. They fucking had us as fucking 20-point underdogs.
I'll tell you one thing. Even if you guys do beat us, you guys are going to go in there and you're going to be hurting when you come out. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's not going to be it's not going to be like what happened with Seattle and the 49ers where they lit them on fire.
We're not blowing out anybody. We're going to be fighting. We're going to be fighting a hard fight because the defense is good. And we got to stop the run. And then you got to stop Stidham from getting those first downs. He's going to be looking for them.
And it's not like Sean Payton's a slouch.
Yeah, Sean Payton's not. He's going to get this kid ready. And the kid's been in the league as a backup all this time. That means he can do something.
And the only problem is, I'll tell you a couple things that I like, is he knows he has insight on McDaniel's playbook.
Yeah.
But the only problem is McDaniels knows a lot of his tendencies.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And that's going to be rough. He's going to have to, any one weird hitch or any of that weird bullshit that he does, Sean Payton's going to have to fucking clean that shit up and literally erase any weird thing that Josh McDaniels could nitpick on him, like, he touches his balls when he's going to run the ball. Oh, and then Sean Payton's got to find that, diagnose that, and be like, dude, you can't grab your nuts when we're going left, dude. You can't.
And then they're going through game film right now. The extensive amounts of game film. The Patriots left today because they got to get acclimated. They got to get up there early. You have to get acclimated to this weather as much as you can. You're really not going to be able to unless you live there all year.
When did they go? When did they travel?
They went up today.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, they're there. They should be there by now, I think. I think they went up today from what I was looking at. I would have went up, same thing earlier. I'm sure they go to the away games pretty early.
I would have flew over right after that game was over.
No shit.
Fuck it, dude. I'm going to see you.
Because you got to have some practice runs in that fucking mile high. You have to.
You got to get acclimated to the time, the air, all that shit.
The whole nine. It's just a fucking.
They don't want
crippling place to play.
They don't want the reverse of LA going into New England, even though it's very different. Because I would say our weather is very similar in that sense. It's windy, it's cold, it's shitty.
It's cold, it's snowy.
Not like the LA guys fucking coming in to 60, 70 degrees and coming out here and freezing their nuts off, whatever. But
No, and you guys, it's just the breathing thing. It's just tough. I mean, every team that goes up to Denver, it's going to deal with that. And there's oxygen tanks on the sidelines. You see them every time. And there's nothing you can do about that. And that's not going to be, especially if you got a defense that's really been out there and your offense has some 3-and-outs, your defense is going to be way more tired than they would at any other stadium because they're going to be so drained of oxygen. And it's going to be harder for them to get back. And you have to get some sustained drives, no matter what. And that's for Denver, too. So no matter what Peyton's thinking of, we got to get sustained drives, get our defensive rest. That's when they're going to be at their best. And the Pats are going to look to get your defense on the field for a ton. Same thing, you know. And we'll see if Stidham can do anything.
He's just got to hang.
I'll tell you, Drake May, man, what a season for this guy. I'm telling you. I don't know if they've done the MVP thing yet.
I don't think
I haven't heard nothing.
No, I don't think
he's definitely in the rankings. I don't know if he's going to win it, but
I think he's probably second, if not third. I mean, like I said, it's not going to happen, but I like Christian McCaffrey to get it. They'll never give it to the guy, but I like them a lot to get it.
But I also want to.
Wasn't for him, the 49ers would be in the gutter. Mac Jones had some nice games, Purdy, whatever, great for them. But I mean, dude, they had no pass game.
No,
it was Christian McCaffrey. And, They had no run game. It was Christian McCaffrey.
I just want to reiterate what Brian was saying, how special this game would have been had Bo Nix been playing, because these are the two young faces of the league right now.
For the AFC, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. And these guys know each other, because Drake May put his thoughts and prayers out there to Bo Nix and his family. He's familiar with his family. They know each other. They played in college. And Bo Nix got the better of him. So Drake May saying, I got to get this one. You know?
You know what's funny, too, is Bo Nix beat out Stidham in college on the Auburn. Went to Auburn together, and he beat him out in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Bo Nix is a hell of a quarterback and hell of a competitor.
I don't know how true it was. I read it somewhere, but it might have been. Who knows?
But I do remember Drake May did have, I mean, I don't know, maybe they make up so many of these post-game interviews. They make them up like AI. Mm-hmm. You never fucking know. But he said, you know, my heart goes out to Bo Nix and this and that. He'll be back, no doubt. Hell of a player, hell of a family. He knew the family. So, I mean, they do have some sort of history together.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Other than the fact that they're both, time-wise, are doing the exact same thing. They came in the same year.
Same year.
Now, and they both had... Bo Nix probably had a better year than he did last year.
Well, Bo Nix started all the games, and Drake May started, half? And then got hurt, something like that, a little bit?
Yeah, well, he's just getting killed. And now we picked up Will Campbell. We made some differences. We picked up some good defensive players. And
he held up pretty good. Actually, I can't say that. I would have to rewatch that whole game when I'm a little more, because I was in a room with 1 million people. I was bouncing around, chit-chatting with a shitload of people I haven't seen in a long time. But that in that game specifically, Pats Texans there, Will Campbell and the dude across from him, and I'm blanking on his name right now, they went at it in college together.
Oh, really?
And that guy on the other side,
he was taking advantage of Will Campbell in a couple of those
Will
plays.
Campbell got his ass beat that day.
Yeah, I seen it.
And my buddy Rob was saying, like, he goes, he got like 3 sacks on him, a lot of fucking broken up passes and all that shit, hurry ups. But he ate him up. But as far as I seen him, Will Campbell, he held his own, kind of. I can't say that he did. Can't say that he didn't. I don't really fully remember.
I think Will Campbell did all right all year until he got hurt for 3 weeks before the playoffs. So he's only that was his only second game back after coming off an injury. And again, he's a rookie. He's going to make rookie mistakes still.
But yeah, Drake may turn the ball over a ton. I think it was a testament more to the weather. And the Texans' defense is really great.
He dropped passes in with precision, man, Drake May. He fucking, wow. Some of the things he does. I mean, also, I forget the kid's name, the number 7. I think he had 2 interceptions for Pat's D. I forget the kid.
Jones.
One of them was with the fucking knee in bounds, diving for that ball, and his knee was in bounds. Fantastic body fucking control. Outstanding. Like, that's knee drag swag. You heard of the toe drag swag?
Oh, I remember that play. Yeah, I remember that play. He did pick the ball off in his knee. Yeah, it's one knee.
One knee, and he got it in. I was like, wow. And the Pats had, 4 interceptions on that fucking game?
It was a shit show.
And the kid Stroud, I want to take you back to last year, which was Stroud's second year. Caleb Williams' first year for Chicago. And I'll never forget this. Now, Stroud's not playing well, this and that, but he looks at himself as a mentor and a veteran, as a second-year player, goes up to Caleb Williams, start talking about, yeah, you got to do this, kid. You got to do. Caleb Williams was like this. It's your second year in the league, dickhead. Get out of it. Who the fuck do you think you are, Tom Brady, talking to me? And then C.J. Stroud goes out and sucks. And a lot of people say he's a bad quarterback. They had some injuries right off the bat. No, Nico Collins.
Yeah, Collins being
Schultz was hurt during the game.
Got hurt in the game.
Yeah.
He's playing good. I mean, minus the
and they don't have a running back.
The crazy amount of turnovers that he had in the 2 games they played, which is
nuts.
Horrible.
Which means they're in his head. They're showing him so many different packages you can't recognize.
I mean, not for nothing. He fumbled 5 times in that first game, and then threw one away, that interception. So you already got 6 turnovers there, going into a win, which is crazy.
And I tell you, Houston's D played good. They played tough.
They got your guy a bunch. They got the turnovers of their own.
Definitely. I mean, had their offense been able to play, that would have been a much different game.
It would have been a very different, obviously very different.
Obviously,
but that was the problem and even both ways, because the at Pats at one point in that game,
they could have run over.
They had a lot of turnovers going their way as far as Texans giving them the ball.
Yeah,
but they weren't really doing nothing with the ball.
No.
Granted, like I said, the Texans defense is
wasted opportunities we had. We get that ball back, we're not getting points.
They would turn the ball over, or some other bullshit would happen where they had to go 3 and out. And I'm like, you guys got 4 turnovers already at halftime. And then I'm like, but you only got whatever it was, 3 turnovers or whatever. It was not a lot. You see it 4 turnovers already, and you're like, what? How many points do we have off turnovers? 0.
And I can tell you right now,
2 or whatever, 1 score.
I don't think they have a viable backup, because the coaches had to be thinking at some point, do we bench this kid?
Who?
Stroud.
Oh yeah,
they stayed with him.
It's that Davis Mills guy.
Is that who it is?
Yeah, I thought they were going to go to him.
I thought they were going to go too, because what did you have to lose
at halftime? You 4 turnovers, bro.
Let him go.
What are you doing?
He couldn't do any worse.
I mean, but the problem is when you bench that kid,
you ruin his confidence.
His confidence in the playoffs, it's done.
Yeah,
and then what are you going to do in the regular season? You bring in another quarterback, and then the kid's constantly looking over his shoulder now. Oh shit! He knows he's not going to lose his job to Mills, but he might. What if they bring in Joe Milton next year, and get him out of Cowboys?
Yeah, you never know.
That kid's got a cannon.
They might try
QB.
What if they decide, all right, we weren't looking for a quarterback, but now we decide we might want to, and they might pick a 2nd-round guy, 3rd-round guy, just to put a little heat on this kid.
We'll see, I guess, right?
But I'll tell you, Drake May was poised, even when he fumbled.
No, he kept his shit together. It was looking bleak at a few points in that game where I'm like, damn, the Texans could really swing the momentum here, because they had the momentum a lot. They pulled the momentum a shitload of times in that game, but then it just got sucked out of them because they fumbled the ball away again, or they threw it away, or the guy couldn't run a fucking inch.
And not for nothing, some of the throws that Stroud made for a fucking rookie, not for a 3rd-year guy, that he was making it. He's being tackled, and he threw that ball up in the air, and of course it got intercepted. You dope. You had nothing on it. You should have never thrown it. Take the sack.
Yeah, I mean, not having Nico, no Tank Dell. Who was the number 1 guy? Like you said, Schultz got hurt.
He had nobody to really throw to. You know who they had? The rookie Higgins. That's it.
And Chubb.
Yeah, and Chubb. Because even Mixon's still out for the year.
Yeah, he shot himself in the foot.
And Marks got hurt.
Marks is kind of a whatever.
Yeah, he was their big surprise of the year, and he got hurt. So, yeah, and then I'm saying, the Patriots got it easy. Go fuck yourself, we got it easy. You still got to go out and win those fucking games.
Yeah, that was a wild game. I don't remember being controversial with a lot of calls. Not like the Broncos-Bills was a little wonky with the referees wanted to make it about themselves. And everyone's going to say, it was the Bills against the refs.
No,
Listen,
it wasn't the fucking Bills against the refs. It was Josh Allen against the choke.
The Bills are the most notorious chokers in NFL history. So the people in Buffalo, God bless you. Yeah, it's just another sad, horrible year for you people.
I called the choke. I told everybody that we're going to choke against Denver. And I called the fucking choke, because that's what they do.
Not for nothing. The guy threw the ball on the ground when he was getting sacked. Remember, did you watch that play where he just had the ball and he's like getting touched, and he just like literally just chucked it away, and he's like, "Here you go."
And I'm like, what is he doing?
And then it was really the whole interception controversy, which is so bullshit, because that shit happens all the time. It just sometimes it goes the offensive way, and sometimes it goes the defensive way.
It all depends what ref is making the call at the time and who's looking at the tape. And it goes either way sometimes.
It's not for nothing. There was a play earlier in that game, sorry to cut you off, where Josh Allen should have got a safety called on him and to end that game.
Yeah.
And they never called it. It should have been a safety. They never called it.
And it's the same thing when you make a catch and you're going to the ground and how much that ball moves, or if it pops out, someone call it a catch, some won't.
I mean, it's like almost our tuck rule, in a way, in a way where like everyone understands the ladder of the rule there, but other people are like, no, what is a catch? Like when you have like quarterbacks, Joe Burrow broke it down on a fucking video where he was like, this is what I did. And then you have guys like Shannon Sharp, Hall of Fame guy, even though he's probably a little biased in the situation, he's going to say, hey, like, this is how it is. This is the boom, boom play. The guy didn't have full possession of the ball, and he got it ripped. Get over it.
And I just want to tell all you fucking home refs, you're watching the fucking thing in slow-mo. These refs aren't. They're watching it in real time unless it gets challenged. Then they're going to see it in slow-mo.
Every turnover is challenge.
Yeah. They do every turnover now? Challenge?
Every turnover, especially in a fucking, whatchamacallit, OT.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, they look at it at way more angles than what they're showing you on TV, and they're seeing way more. You're just getting one or two angles, and then you're fucking judging the whole fucking thing. But you got to leave it alone. Like, I mean, yeah, are there bad calls? Definitely. No one's perfect. I mean, there was one, I forget who was playing, but the guy was obviously sacked for a fucking... For the safety, and they fucking said he wasn't in there. I mean, he was fucking obviously there. It was a Dallas game with fucking with Prescott, and they didn't make the call. I forget who was playing him, but he got sacked in the fucking end zone, and they didn't call it. There's been so many bad calls by the referees.
Forever. I mean, it's a referees. The problem is the refs, they like to make the game about themselves sometimes. It happens, and it just happened when it benefited us. Who gives a fuck anyway?
But if you lost because of a bad call, you were never in that game. And you should blame yourself, because you should never be in a position where a bad call could make the difference in your game, win or lose.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, and that's why I don't get on refs for bad calls. And that's also put out there, folks. These bad calls go on both sides.
No, yeah, I watched it happen on both ends, and even in the Texans Pats game, because my buddy, my friend Greg, is a bit of a shit talker. He's in that friend group. He was bullshitting me the next day when I woke up. He was like, you guys...
I saw that comment.
You guys will never win. Talking a lot of shit. And then I started calling him a lot of bad words online, and I told him to go fuck himself a bunch.
And that kid gives Pats fans a bad name.
Nah, he's shit talk. He's a fan. Yeah, whatever. But
he's a dick.
So when I seen him in person, I was giving him shit back, and I was giving him all the things like acting like he's like, you've never got these, because Patriots fans of all teams have benefited from a shitload of calls going your way.
I mean, we went over this before when all the Pats fans.
And it is what I don't even want to dwell on, because
I don't want to dwell on it either. But again, a lot of the Pats fans were dwelling on Mahomes and everything, getting all the calls, and they said, "You don't remember when we had Brady?"
Exactly.
They invented the tuck rule for that one, Betty.
I mean, all right, I'll give you this again with inventing new rules. They invented the new overtime rule for the kid Josh Allen. And the kid's lost every overtime in his fucking goddamn playoff career. The kid's like 0-7 since that. Well, 0-5, I think, since that rule.
Because they both have to go.
0-5 since that rule. 0-7 all time in the OT and whatever playoffs, or I don't think regular games.
It used to be if you scored the touchdown, it was over. But now they say
any
both
points.
Teams. Yeah.
Any points. Touchdown should be the end of the game, but I think if it's a field goal,
if you had the field goal, you could go.
The other team gets a chance.
Yeah. But now everyone gets an equal possession, no matter what you score. And then after each team has a possession, the next point win.
I think it's bullshit. I think they should bring it back to the old way.
I was always a fan of the old way because, I mean, all right, if you don't play defense well enough, they score, you're done. And it happened. A lot of fans hate it because with Tom Brady would march down and do the same fucking thing. You go touchdown, go fuck yourself. Game over.
I mean, if you think about this, right?
It works.
You got a guy like the kid Little from the Jags, that kicker who can kick it through the fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, in a hindsight, I guess it's a good thing that a kid like him can't kick a 67-yarder, a 68-yarder every time to win the game. Because all you need is what? You almost need to take the ball off the kick. Say you win the kick, then you get it at the 25, right?
Yeah.
And then what do you need to do? Get like 30 yards?
30, 40 yards, that's it.
I mean, it's not an easy thing to get 30 40 yards, but I mean, when you got a guy like Trevor Lawrence who can move, and the way that running back ran all year, and then you factor in all these things. Well, it was
just like the Denver Buffalo game.
That kid can kick it through the roof.
I sat there when Buffalo scored, right? Well, when Denver scored, right, everyone's cheering. I go, Buffalo has 55 seconds just to get a field goal. They're gonna get it. They're gonna have enough time to score. This team's going to throw the ball. 55 seconds is a fucking eternity in the NFL.
And they had all that timeouts too.
And he did, and he did it. And he almost scored, but they fucking missed the ball. And they kick a field goal. We go in overtime, and they're all like surprised. I'm like, what are you surprised about? You could have left him 30 seconds. He still kicks that fucking field goal.
Yeah, I mean, good quarterbacks do weird, that shit. How a lot of these games look fucking rigged, and it's starting to think. It just looks that way too much, kind of.
55 seconds, but all your timeouts is like fucking 3 to 5 minutes.
But why would they? I mean, I'll say this: I understand the line on the Broncos to win it this year was probably low in the beginning, because I mean, people didn't have Denver. I mean, you had these analysts that had Denver like in 4th place in the division, dude.
Yeah, because they had
they're so
fucking
stupid
Mahomes first,
and they got their head so far
first.
shoved up fucking Mahomes' ass that they're fucking blindsided by. Oh, this team has a really great defense. Oh, we shouldn't totally factor out that this other team is hungry and on the upcoming. Historically, have been a good fucking team.
And let's not forget,
for years.
People were real quick to forget. Fucking Denver made the playoffs last year.
Exactly.
3 teams from that division went to the fucking postseason. Chargers, Denver, and Kansas City. I mean, and you're gonna shit all over Denver this year. Where were the Pats? We were fucking 3-14. That's why I didn't pick the Pats to win anything this year at the beginning of the year. Halfway through, I happened to put a fucking bet on them to win the Super Bowl and the AFC Championship, but that's none of your business. And I did. And because I jumped on a train that I seen going well.
I think a buddy of mine did that too. He called it early though. He said he has a ticket.
I wish I got the bet in earlier than that, because I would have got fucking way better odds.
There's a dude I used to work with, and he's a big time like a Patriots homer, but in like a funny blind way where he's like, no, this guy's great. He's gonna be awesome. This kid's gonna block. He runs a 4.6. He's all right. but he's like super enthusiastic all the time, and you can't be mad at him over it. And he's a nice guy, so you can't you don't want to shit talk him too much or be like, no, you're out of your mind. What are you talking about?
But I did get 9-1 odds. I put 100 down to win 900, and then on the AFC Championship, I put 50 down to win 250. So the odds weren't bad. And I fucking said, fuck it. I said, I realized this team is going a lot better than what I thought they were. They didn't have the handicaps that I thought were going to be there. And they bought into a system really quick. I didn't think it was going to happen. And I thought Diggs was going to be a lot more of a problem than he actually was.
No, it's his first year. I told you that all season. He's always good the first year. He's almost like your guys' Jameis Winston, where he's like the guy in the locker room you want to have fun with. And granted, the guy Cardi B was around, and the pregnancy drama and a lot of the Diddy Dust drama and all the other bullshit around him. But everyone, I think they embraced the guy, right?
The one thing I can say, not to cut you off real quick, the guy fucking plays through drama like it's nothing.
I mean, he's been
like that his whole career.
In a weird, and I wouldn't even say. I think a lot of it is just pinned on him. But he does does he have
a lot of it
fits?
is self detonating. He senses himself. Like in Minnesota, he reported himself as the number 2 because of fucking Adam Thielen at the time, right?
I think he was just being a arrogant guy. He
even said it
because Kirk Cousins was getting he was given the ball because if you think, dude, if you're Stephon Diggs, man, and your skill set, especially in that era when you're young, you're shifty, you're fast still. You're getting double team, triple team, bro.
All the time.
Adam Thielen's damn near wide open. He's going to get more catches than you. But you got to get over that and
you got to play through.
Fight harder. Fucking once they start remembering, oh, we can't leave him open because he's consistent. Then he starts drawing a double team. Then it's almost like when it's your time to go, you got to go.
He got what he wanted going to Buffalo.
Like, what do you want, 20 catches a game, dude? It's unrealistic.
If you ever noticed, when Stephon Diggs played in Buffalo, Josh Allen was depressed and fucking...
I think in the first year, I think they were really buddies in the first year.
But at the end, it was horrible.
It's something happened there.
Because there was a thing with it. Every time he doesn't throw it to Diggs, Diggs is on the sideline getting him, whether they're winning or losing.
Yeah, it got weird there with him.
And Josh Allen, the last 2 years without Diggs, last 2 years? Last 2 years?
Can I say something real quick? Shout out to Josh Allen's wife for being a Broncos fan. Go ahead.
But Josh Allen looks to be the happiest fucking guy on the field now, even after he crying losing to you.
Oh, yeah.
And folks, I'm not going to bash that man. He put every cent of himself into that.
We just destroyed Buffalo Bills and their whole, like, everything they have. We broke Josh Allen a little bit. He's up there weeping like a baby. They fired their coach, which was
Sean
crazy.
Gone.
I mean, I didn't think it was that crazy because he's underperforming with a great team. You should have pulled one out.
Defensive minded, and the defense has sucked over the past couple of years. This year they had a lot of injuries, and that wasn't his fault.
I mean, he's not drafting wide receivers. The guys, I mean, what kind of offense are you running here? Just letting the kid run? Go ahead. Good luck.
Well, they finally, this is the first year they did it. They let fucking Cook run, and he became he's the best runner in the league.
I mean, who's calling the plays at this point in Josh Allen's career? Is Josh Allen calling plays, or is the OC calling plays? Then are they fighting over it?
They called Pete Carroll.
For what? For
the play calling. Because Pete Carroll certainly wasn't coaching the fucking Raiders because they were terrible.
Jesus, I was like, what are you talking about? I thought you meant they brought him in for a job.
No.
Because imagine Pete Carroll. I mean, if Pete Carroll went to the Bills, that'd be the worst possible thing. And
I don't think Pete Carroll's going to go anywhere. I think he's done.
I think he's done too, and I don't think he wants to go to a place that cold.
No.
Cold. It's too cold for him.
And I'm going to give it to Tom Brady and the Raiders, who paid him out fully for his time there. And they separated after a year, and they were very nice about it because Pete Carroll's a nice guy, and Tom Brady has a thing for him. I mean, and that's fine, but they need to find their coach.
Well, he won him his first Super Bowl, and after a decade of not winning Super Bowls,
I know.
He's like, dude, you threw me one, baby. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Thank God you didn't run Marshawn Lynch.
Thank God you didn't run it.
And that's where I see, like, Seattle right now is chopping at the bit to beat the Rams, and they want New England to beat Denver. They want New England. I guarantee you, because they still haven't got over that fucking Malcolm Butler interception.
Both teams want the rematch because it's both teams that lost Super Bowls, the Rams being 2 Super Bowls.
Oh, shit.
But both teams are in a rematch, no matter what.
Yeah.
For the Broncos, obviously, it's the Seahawks rematch. I don't want that. With Stidham in there. Listen, if Stidham can come out and sling dick all over the Patriots' face.
You never know, bro.
I mean, hey, man. Hey.
Stranger things have happened.
I will be like fucking Macho Man.
You'll be the first one sucking his dick.
Macho Man Randy Savage with the fucking he is and all that shit.
Yeah.
Stidham for the win, baby.
Yeah. Snap into a Stidham.
That's right. I mean, you never know what can happen, man. I hate to say that it can't happen because I'm not doubting us and I can't count us out. But it's just...
Let me ask you.
The unlikeliness of this to happen, especially because he hasn't played.
If he comes in and plays, beats the Pats, comes in and plays, wins that Super Bowl, does Stidham revive that career and be thought of as a starter by some other team?
He'll get any starting job that's in any team that's absolutely desperate for a quarterback. And I actually said...
And you're not the most stacked team on offense either.
I said this all season. We have the best backup quarterback in the league. I said this all year.
I'm a fan of Stidham, and I always was.
I've said it. I mean, whenever it came up, I said it a million times. I thought we had the best backup in the. Granted, the kid never had to touch the ball.
He just has no reason.
Never had to touch the ball.
Bo Nix does not get hurt.
What? Kirk Cousins is a backup. Does that make him the best? No, it makes him a bum.
I think you went into the concussion tent once, Bo Nix, this year. I think it was once. It might not even been a concussion.
No, it must have been. Then it was a long, drawn-out offensive drive, and then he came right back out. Dude, I'm telling you, Stidham never touched the ball once, and they never put any of the other QBs in.
But knowing Sean Payton the way he does things, the kid's ready to come in and play. I guarantee.
I hope so.
I don't know how Stidham's mentality has changed over the years of being virtually passed over like other backup quarterbacks. Like Tyrod Taylor's had a rough fucking career. Always, even when he gets the starting job, the doctor punctured his lung into fucking Los Angeles.
Herbert. And boom, now you have Herbert. He was the backup quarterback, by the way. Granted, he was drafted.
Yeah, Herbert was the backup quarterback.
He was drafted to be the successor on the Chargers.
But still, at the time he went in, he wasn't ready.
If fucking no, he wasn't.
And he threw 3 TDs in that game and 300 yards.
He ended up being nasty because he broke, I think, the rookie record for passing yards.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
Which was held by the most inflated windbag quarterback of all time.
Who's that?
Cam Newton.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's funny to watch all his records just fall.
Oh, and that's what he's getting mad about and calling everybody a fucking game manager.
He's a bum.
When has Justin Herbert ever been a game manager? He's a gunslinger.
Yeah, he's
you want to say that about Brock Purdy? Go right ahead.
I think he's a bit of a game manager.
Yeah, I can fucking totally.
I can't say that about Sam Darnold because he whips that motherfucker all over the place.
He's not a game manager. He's the reason that fucking the Seattle's winning games other than their defense.
Literally, Josh Allen plays exactly like how
gunslinger
Cam Newton played,
yeah,
but Josh Allen does it better than Cam Newton. So I could see why he's being bitter about this guy crushing all his rushing, his accolades that he had. A guy, I don't want to say it, a white guy, beating all his records down.
Yeah.
Because, it hurts him that they don't want the other guy to get that.
And C.J. Stroud, you want to call him a game manager? I'm fine with it. But you're not going to call
again,
fucking Drake May.
That guy's throwing the ball all over the place.
Yeah, he still throws the ball.
How is he a game manager if he's throwing the ball all over the place?
He just doesn't have anybody to throw to, so he has to manage the game.
Right. And then same thing with Trevor Lawrence. The kid's throwing the ball around. Listen,
he said the same thing about Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence slings the ball.
There was a few years where Trevor Lawrence didn't have great options at wide receiver, but those couple years where he had the talent around him at wide receiver,
he's throwing the fucking ball.
Fucking whipping that thing all over the place.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Drake May is not even close
Cam Newton doesn't know what he's
manager.
talking about. He has he's getting a paycheck from ESPN. He's got a big following. Obviously, the guy was a professional fucking quarterback, first overall pick, Heisman Trophy, whatever his accolades, MVP. So he's got fans, he's got followers. People love the guy, and I don't blame him.
I just hate him for
being. He used to be very likable, but you know what they say: live long enough to see yourself become the bad guy. And I think Cam Newton used to be the fun kid that was having a good time and a hero with a big smile.
Now he sounds like a wine bag.
Remember, he used to have the big smile, dude. Everyone respected Cam Newton in what he was doing at the time, but then he turned into a bit of a douchebag.
He's sour.
You know what I mean?
He's mad that his career didn't go where it wanted,
and he fumbled it away. That's all I'm going to say. That all the time about him. He had it all, and he fumbled it away. He showed his heart, and it was trash. And look at him now.
What I want to... Did you see the fucking thing with Odell Beckham? They stole my $100 million. They gave you $60 million because they took out taxes.
That guy fucked his whole career off, too, because he could have been in another one of these guys.
Bieber should go. Justin Bieber. But he blames everybody for him going broke. And he's like, $100 million's not all that much. Please don't make that argument to people fucking watching your game. They can't even fucking afford to go to
especially
a goddamn
when he
football
got contract.
game.
Well, he got what was his big contract? Miami, right?
$100 million.
Yeah, how do you blow that in a state with no taxes? You fuckface.
I don't know what the fuck he did, but he made $100 million in football, and he don't have any of it left. I'm sure he's got gigs with the NFL and this and that where he's making money. And
they don't put him on TV.
They don't, because he's an ass.
He's a piece of shit. They don't want him on TV.
They got a pension that they get.
Listen, guys that are good stand-up character guys, they get on TV. He's not a good stand-up character, so he doesn't get the TV. Listen, Des Bryant, the guy's a smart guy. He's a great...
Michael Strahan's great.
He's a great knowledgeable dude, and he's a very opinionated guy.
I usually like Nate Burleson.
They do not put him on TV because he's way too risky. He's just too risky for TV. You never know what he's going to say.
Yeah, you don't know what he's going to bring.
And look at Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp used to be great on TV. I personally thought.
And he's another one who's getting really sour.
All-time great player. I didn't think so. I think he
went broke.
He keeps running into bad luck. Where he keeps doing dumb illegal
shit.
and
Investments
getting
he's
caught.
Fucking broke.
Like he was and NFL. See, that problem is he went broke.
One of the best players at his position.
He was on the NFL Network for years. So one of the Super Bowls, he was getting felonious with a prostitute supposedly, and the NFL found out about it and they canned him for it. And then recently, after the Miami, shout out to Indiana national championship, the first time ever national championships. Fernando Mendoza, the kid's he's supposed to be a
quarterback.
Stud.
Gonna go to the Raiders, folks.
Anyway, I don't want to anyway it, but so supposedly I seen a thing online where Warren Sapp was hammered at multiple bars after that game, and just kind of being an asshole to everybody, and I think he got arrested, or there was just reports where he was just being a big piece of shit to everybody. So I mean, it's just like things like this. He's a guy, dude. You're a Hall of Fame player, man. All you got to do is just try to keep your nose clean, bro.
Well, there's other guys that didn't have all the success in the NFL and didn't get all the money.
Sapp had that, but he
went to the NFL Network, like Nate Burleson. He has a good career now. He's on CBS Sports now. He's on this.
Great
he's on
personality, and even like RG3, dude. RG3 never got the contract,
exactly.
But I think he's got the wholesome personality.
Same thing with Tim Tebow.
He's not very biased when it comes to certain things, which some of these guys are. But
that's fine. And
he's like, I see RG3. I just see like a nice guy, wholesome dude.
And look at Tebow. He's doing all the college commentating.
Yeah, they love Tebow.
Yeah. And what did he do? He didn't make all the money in the NFL.
No, well,
he didn't make shit.
I think he was making those old. He was making that NIL shit before NIL was fucking allowed.
Yeah, but he was so pure and everything. All that.
You think once he got in the NFL, bro, he was Gatorade, fucking
yeah,
Under Armour, and all that shit.
But
Dude,
they
he
hated
was in
him in the NFL. They hated him.
Oh, yeah, because of the Christian shit.
Yeah, they fucking... And I'm like, this is the guy you should be loving.
But the problem is this is the thing that happened in a sport.
Instead, they love the guy that's beating his wife in the elevator.
No, but the problem is this is what crept into sports. Sports should have been sports. And then they allowed other weirdness outside weird shit. I'm not going to talk about all the weirdness. We know, they know, everyone knows what I'm talking about. But the outside noise that crept into football in all sports, but crept into it and made it a distraction, because now it's all this shit's a distraction to these guys. Yeah. They should be worrying about fucking going out there. Not that it's there's life outside of football, of course, and I'm not saying they should just be fucking football all day. All I do is football.
There's been so many people that have gone,
but at the end of the day, listen, when your football career is over, man, you still have a platform outside of football, so you're not on the biggest stage of your career during your career.
You have to accept.
It shows that multiple guys now are having careers, better careers outside of the league, right?
Yeah.
So I understand some guys want to make their point, i.e. Kaepernick kneeing and shit
Michael
like that.
Strahan,
but I mean,
phenom.
Again, I'm not saying that Kaepernick should have shut up. I'm not saying that. But if, I mean,
it's tough to say.
The guy, he could have been an NFL quarterback the rest of his career. He could have been a coach, an analyst, any one of these things. But
he had the world.
He didn't care about the league. He didn't care about being great in the league.
He cared about the social justice.
He cared about doing other shit, and he decided to
took bad advice.
Whatever. I guess maybe I used him as a bad example, but there's other guys that look at this. All right, I'll take a different example.
Ray Lewis got him a job at fucking Baltimore.
Look at this guy, Enes Kanter. Remember that guy, center? Played for the Knicks, played for the Celtics, changed his name to Freedom. So he starts talking about the shit that's going on in Turkey, the injustice in Turkey, or whatever the shit going on out there. I don't really know. I don't
go back to Turkey.
But so they cancel the guy essentially for just trying to stick up for his people in Turkey that are getting like fucked.
That's wrong.
It's the craziest shit, dude. And I don't know what this guy's spouting. He's saying like LeBron's a weirdo.
I did see that.
That guy came out about all these guys in the league, and they try to silence him and shut him down. And listen, the guy in this can't,
because he wasn't saying something that was popular.
He exactly right. So they try to shut him down and silence him. But again, what is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to sit there and shut up and then just, I'm going to be the guy? I don't know. I don't really
Meanwhile,
know.
the NBA doesn't want this guy to talk about what's happened in Turkey and everything, which he's trying to shine light on. It's just home. They're trying to do that.
He's also saying LeBron,
and they tell him to go back to Turkey, but at the same token, they're sucking China's dick.
He was saying a lot of bad things about LeBron and his connection to Nike and China.
Look, I don't have anything bad to say.
Not that it was
LeBron,
bad, but it was the truth.
But the thing I want to bring up, there's two teams that are also playing this week in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I don't know how we got there, but we got into some social justice shit that went into that. But
yeah, we got to get away from that.
But anyway, like I said, some of these guys, they could have taken their careers in a different path instead of being dickheads about their shit. I mean, maybe their brains get screwed. I mean, look at Antonio Brown. The guy, he's mush. He was on a Hall of Fame greatest wide receiver of all time trajectory.
No,
and I mean, would he kill a guy? He's on trial for murder, fucking allegedly. Who knows? I mean, the guy's posting racist shit on his social medias constantly. He's fucking insane. He is the funniest social media guy to watch. If you're like a guy who likes comedy and comedy shit. I mean, it sucks to watch the guys having a mental breakdown essentially because his brains are fried. But I mean,
the guys I'm following now are on the LA Rams and the Seattle fucking Seahawks. That NFC game we're never going to talk about.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that's going to.
I think we did touch on it a little bit.
I think it's going to be a great game. Obviously, we're not. I'm not that invested in the NFC. Obviously, we're on the AFC side.
Well, you're talking about the MVP and Matt Stafford.
As a non-biased football fan here. I think that game is going to be fucking fantastic because you got the showdown between Jackson and Jigba, and then you got Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams on the other side.
And Devontae made an awesome catch last week.
Also Cooper Kupp, because Cooper Kupp got tossed away by the Rams. And we haven't really...
There's a little of that.
We really haven't heard much from Cooper Kupp this year, and I would like to see, if Seattle wins the game, I would like to see Cooper Kupp show up and rub it in Seattle's fucking... the Rams' face.
Well, I watched that game with the Niners.
Devontae Adams, sorry to cut you off, Devontae Adams has been a touchdown machine all season. Nacua has been a fucking machine all season. Yeah. They got two great running backs and Williams and Corum there. Yeah. Stafford is in a position
He's always been a good quarterback. He's not
Where
going to change.
he's already won the Super Bowl. I'll give him that. He's already did
going
it.
for number 2.
But
he's solidifying his greatness.
going in for what, an MVP caliber year, which he probably will get. He's never had MVP. His first MVP, Hall of Fame career. But it's all shit that he gets to put on the plaque after this. Does he win this game and not choke this game away to Seattle's defense, who is fucking outstanding?
Seattle's defense should be up for MVP.
I mean, Jesus, I agree.
You know, I mean, and this didn't come about out of nowhere. This team has been shutting people. They've been shutting fucking people down.
You know what's crazy, dude, is there was a thing called the Legion of Boom.
And they're better than them.
And how do you get better than that? How do you
how.
do better than that defense? In a way, like, I mean, I don't know if I
don't even know if anybody can name anybody on that defense. It's just so well played, and they got great. I think they obviously have great players, but I couldn't name one.
Same thing with the Broncos. I mean, you look at the Broncos and that old school no-fly thing they had
Patrick
with all those guys, and it's almost like this. It's almost like history in the NFL has kind of repeated itself. Granted, the Rams are kind of there because the Rams weren't.
Well, it's the same thing with the Pats. After Gonzalez, you don't know who the fuck's playing D out there, Jones and this and that.
That kid Jones, dude, number 2-5, dude, that kid's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
and I've been watching him. That kid's an awesome punt returner. In fact, you even say that shows you you're a bit of a bobo a little bit.
No, because
that kid, he got beat on a touchdown by that one guy there.
Yeah.
And but he got bodied kind of a little bit, but he came back. He had a great interception for a pick 6.
Yeah.
And then he had, I think, another pick in that game. But I don't think
2 picks in that game, Jones.
It wasn't a pick 6, and he had I think a really great punt return. I don't think it was a touchdown, but he had an awesome punt return that put him in a position to score and win.
But see, the thing is, when people are watching football,
he played awesome. 2-5's awesome.
No one knows the guys in the trenches, barely, and the defense. They all know the offense. Everybody can name every offensive player, but they can't name anybody on the fucking defense.
Well, that's the people that are casuals. Most casuals can't name them. I mean, you had that guy Chisholm or whatever his name is there. Yeah. He played awesome against the Texans.
Yeah, he come up all in a lot of games during the season. He has a good rapport with.
I mean, the whole defense on the Broncos, and I mean, I can't stop talking about Tua Hungafalo. He smashed the guy over the middle, the tight end on that team. You see Josh Allen whining over it. He was already crying in that spot. He was crying in that spot. He's hit my guy too hard. It was the cleanest tackle ever.
Look,
he got popped.
I don't know what's happened in here. And I want to give a.
Bringing in those kids from the 49ers, though, Greenlaw and Tua Hungafalo, Hufunga, excuse me. I mean, that kid Hufunga, man, I mean, it's like watching Palomalo out there. Kid's all over the place. He's awesome. Yeah. Greenlaw, when that kid's out there, because he's a little injury prone in the last couple seasons, because when the 49ers lost him in the Super Bowl, they lost everything they had in the Super Bowl. That's why they lost the Super Bowl that year.
And I want to give a shout out to the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams. You guys played your heart out. Caleb, you had a great game. You threw that interception in overtime, and I don't think it was all your fault. I don't think DJ Moore. I think a communication problem happened there. But besides that, you guys don't need to hang your head in shame. You guys played well. You guys are a good team. Chicago should be happy that they're going to have a good team for years to come.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably. I mean, again, personally, what do you got? The Pack. You got the Lions, who completely fell off a cliff, and the Vikings, who are tough. I mean,
it's a tough division.
It's a very tough division, and if they can bounce back, they can bounce back. I mean, they got a guy in Ben Johnson who seems like he knows what he's doing on offense, but they gotta either protect Caleb with the draft in free agency and shore up the defense, protect Caleb. Everything else is set.
That kid makes great plays with his legs to extend plays because their offensive line is fucking terrible. It'll also be better for their run game with Swift and Mananjai.
They got running backs. They got the tight end. They got the backup tight end who had a phenomenal year. You told me.
Loveland, and they got Komet.
But now that's flips. Loveland starts. Komet's the backup. And then they got Odunze, who is basically his
fucking star of the team.
He's okay. I don't think he had the greatest year. I didn't really see him much.
But DJ Moore really stepped up, and they have a great rapport, him and Caleb. And Caleb, I was shitting on this kid his rookie year, and I was shitting on him at the beginning of this year. And I'm I'm man enough to admit when I was wrong. This kid fucking
he
played his heart out, and
I give him that. I mean, I was being a little saucy towards him, and I'll agree. I mean, look, I'm not on board with painting your nails and shit, but it ain't
him against the Rams. We both did.
It ain't for me. But I can't say. Listen, what the fuck's it saying? What
whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Even the way in a way to say the saying without saying the saying. What you eat doesn't make me shit. And I don't care what that fucking kid does. Paint your nails, paint your face. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck what you do. Go out there and play football, and you're playing football.
Put a rainbow wig on.
I don't give a fuck.
I know the kid's not gay. I don't know if he's gay or not, but it's a thing with these rock star hipster kids now where they're all painting their nails.
No, it's all different now. It's not our generation. They're different.
I mean, all right, I'll say this,
Joe. Kid is still a fucking athlete, still a good. That throw he made by fucking scrambling back and made that throw into the end zone to fucking tie the game up.
Let me ask you a question. Are you a fan of heavy metal or punk or?
Oh, I was into breakdancing and shit. My whole family
you're not
hated
a
me.
fan. So I know you're a big rap guy, but like you never a fan of like punk rock and fucking heavy metal shit or hair band shit.
Oh, I got into the hair bands.
All those motherfuckers are painting their nails,
bro. They weren't just painting their nails; they were also fucking
makeup and all this bullshit, glitter.
David Bowie, Mick Jagger.
Just to hate.
We're not going to get into
all
this,
the guys that hate on that dude for painting his nails. Look, it ain't. I get it. It's a generational. It's weird. It's new, and a lot of guys that are my age and up, we don't get it. And I'm not even that old.
No, but like people were shitting on him for that. I'm like, but can he play?
I mean,
and then you're watching him and like the kid can play.
If that kid comes out and slings dick all over the fucking face,
I don't give a flying fuck what he does. If he got the locker room, he obviously got his team support. They love him. He earned their respect.
Unless he tries to blow one of them.
Now, maybe it took a little bit longer for him to earn that respect. That's why the first year was a little tougher. The second year was much easier for him. He earned that respect. He was also doing that Tom Brady 3 shit. That
accountability bullshit, yeah.
That pliability, yeah.
I think having Keenan Allen in there was a bit of a weird distraction for that team, honestly.
So, I mean...
And they had a bad coach.
He put in the work to be better this year, and I think you got to commend that. And I'm always going to commend somebody that does that. And Caleb Williams, congratulations. Your Chicago Bears are going to be fucking future fucking...
You made a fan in Joe. He's going to buy your jersey.
I'm going to even fucking paint my nails.
He's gonna if the Broncos win the Super Bowl, the Patriots win the Super Bowl, he's going to paint his nails red, white, and blue. With little Patriots on his thumbs, little patty pat on his thumb.
Well, you got to remember too. I mean, look at the way the NFL.
We still got to get this fucking bet settled here for the season, you motherfucker.
I got to eat a pepper.
You ain't going to weasel out on this thing.
I told you I'm going to eat a fucking hot pepper.
I don't want you to eat this pepper because I think it's going to fuck you up so bad it's going to ruin your day.
Well, that's the whole point of it. It's got to ruin the day.
But
we do it at the end of the show. We can't do it at the beginning. We don't want it to ruin the show. Just ruin my day. And we are doing that because I did lose and I do all that. It's going to be on our Super Bowl show.
Comeback player of the year, baby, me.
You know, and I'll tell you, you saw us winning these shirts all year, man, and we've been praying for this all year when it came.
I mean, hell yeah,
we've been talking about it so much.
I'm just happy to be back. I mean, not for nothing, and I'm not even acting like an asshole and acting like blah blah blah. But if you talked to me in the beginning of the year and asked me about the Denver Broncos, I had them going far.
So did I. I had them going far.
The Patriots were the team that shot their shit out of me. And the worst thing is I'm fucking terrified that you guys are going to come in here and this kid Drake May is going to come into Denver and fucking beat us.
And tear you apart.
But unfortunately, again, the odds in a weird way are oddly in a weird way in the Broncos' favor.
Well, that's because you got the most insane home field advantage. You just can't get away from that. And
I
people,
mean,
I don't think a lot of people give that credit. They don't. I don't think they've ever been to Denver and experienced that.
The Patriots have not played in Denver in forever, so I don't think
last time they played in Denver was Tom Brady.
Shit, dude, I don't even know if there's a tenured Patriot player that's played in Denver with the Pats. I mean, maybe they've played in Denver against Denver on other teams or what have you or whatever, but.
I don't think you're. I think you're right. I don't
think Gonzalez has played out there.
I don't think one player starter on
this
team has ever felt the fucking.
I'm interested to watch with Gonzalez. Has anyone come up on you guys' injury report this week?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't looked at it either because I don't want to.
All I know is Bo Nix, obviously, and I don't really even seen anyone else.
And Gonzalez came off a concussion from the week prior, but he's fine.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong there.
You know what's
Will Campbell's healthy.
You know what's crazy? You know what Nico Collins' injury was? Concussion.
He's been out that long?
But if the guy from the Pats comes and clears concussion protocol in the same basic time frame, how? I mean, I understand there's different levels because he probably got hit. That's probably what it is. It is. But I mean, if your whole shit's on the line, don't you kind of? I mean, you have to clear protocol, unfortunately, in the NFL now.
And that's what happens if you got a more severe concussion than this guy. You're not going to be able to. I was going to say
just having him out there is like a distraction. You don't think that would have been major just to take a kind of erase Gonzalez out of the game or erase fucking some of these other guys out of the game? Maybe the guy just does a screen route every time. And then if he's on man, he has to come and play. And if he's in zone, obviously he can kind of zone out and do whatever. But.
And I just want to make this clear. I know a lot of people, and we might have even been guilty of it a little bit with C.J. Stroud, everybody shitting on him. He didn't play that bad because he's bad. He played that bad because his team lost all their fucking weapons.
They had nothing going for them.
Nothing on offense. That's why they didn't bring in the backup, because the backup has no one to throw to as well.
He would have got killed.
And that's what happened. And I'll tell you, I'll give kudos to C.J. Stroud because he didn't complain about it at all.
He didn't cry. He didn't try to quit. He didn't bench himself like Anthony Richardson did.
He handled himself like a man, and he didn't say one bad fucking thing about that shit.
Was he crying?
No excuses.
Was he crying in the press conference?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, me neither.
But I saw fucking Josh Allen crying. And I get why. You know what?
Why Josh Allen was crying. Josh Allen's been in that position to win
so many times,
but way more than fucking CJ.
And let's put it into perspective. For the first time in Josh Allen's career, he's going into the postseason without no Kansas City, without no Baltimore,
all the leagues basically top
no Cincinnati.
QBs. No, all the teams are out, and this was his year to do it, and it's gone.
Gone. And I'm like, and that's why he was crying.
I mean,
this was his shot.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't even have did the press conference. You could have fined me. I would have taken any one of those fines. I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have did the press conference. And
I'm going to tell you right now, anybody who's played sports,
it would have been Marshawn Lynch style. I'm only here so I don't get fined.
Anybody who's ever played sports and you go and try to win the big game and you lose it, you are emotional. If you don't think that, you've never played sports.
Well, look at you know, it's crazy. And I hate to say it, I go back to college football, but they got on that kid Carson Beck about not shaking Mendoza's hand after he lost.
That's wrong. You should. You got to show sportsmanship.
In college, I think it's a little different. I think you should man up and shake hands because there's not much on the line.
Above all, then you can go crying your luck.
But and the worst part is that kid Carson Beck. He transferred at Miami out of
who started the fight. Game. Was that kid? Because there was a kid who threw punches too.
Oh, I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, the kid from the U that threw punches. They just showed no class, and that's what that is. You always show sportsmanship, whether you win, lose, or anything indifferent.
It's the U, bro. They've been a shady team for fucking
They're probably going back to do lines in the locker room with fucking Michael Irvin.
Yeah, he's... Man, I love Michael Irvin's energy, but, bruh, where's that energy coming from?
It's coming from a fucking big bag of fucking coke.
Is he off the powder?
No, I'm sure he's always had energy.
Yeah, but he also used to be off the powder, too.
Yeah. The guy, his offensive lineman sold it. The fucking Dallas teams of old. And the U is known for that shit, bro.
I was watching a documentary about that team.
Yeah, I did too.
Right.
And
you seen that 30 for 30 or whatever it was on Netflix? Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, they're known for all that shit. They let that shit slide. But I have to tell you.
Boom, boom, boom.
Indiana winning that, I'll give you guys props because that's not a giant
man.
football school.
Congratulations again, the Hoosiers, first time ever. If you're from Indiana, I mean, fuck, bro. That's got to be awesome.
If you took time out from sleeping with your brother and saw that game,
I know BC hasn't won a national championship since when? Like what? Matty Ice, if they even won it with him.
I don't even know. Those are bowl games. We never won a national championship.
Never.
No, that's what I know.
There you go. Dude,
we won bowl games, but not a national title.
If Boston College won a national championship, we'd probably light the city on fire.
If they fucking won it and we don't know about it, they're going to light us on fire.
I'm about to look right now. Has Boston...
They've won Cotton Bowls. They won bowls or something like that. They've never won a national championship or national title. Never even been in one, as far as I know.
Yes, Boston College has won multiple national championships.
But in like
hold on, football. Let me redo this because
1930, not time. Doug Flutie didn't even win a national title. Nothing.
But we had fucking Matty Ice on the team one year.
Yeah, we didn't win a national championship with fucking Matty Ice. You see how he did in the Super Bowl against the fucking Pats? He ain't winning.
No, we have not.
We haven't, right?
Nope.
I told you.
The university claims one for the undefeated 1940 season.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Where they won the Sugar Bowl.
And because they didn't go
major polls at the time favored the other teams like Minnesota and Stanford. The NCAA does not officially recognize the claim, but BC honors the team. Oh, come on.
But you know why BC never even went?
That's like the Colts participation trophy when they're like, yeah, we made the AFC game.
I can tell you exactly why BC never went to a fucking championship game. We had records good enough to go to it, but our team does not travel well. They always pick the teams that travel well because they want big fucking fans in there. Right. And BC has probably got robbed over the years. I'm sorry, like 1940 and other years where they just didn't get recognized. It's too bad. It happens. I mean, Boise State's been complaining about that for fucking years.
I think it's a conference thing, but I don't think BC's been in a bad conference. It's not a great conference, but they have other good national teams.
They don't travel, though. The fans don't travel to the outside of the New England. They don't travel.
I think if we went to a national fucking championship game, you're going to get BC fans.
And Alabama proved everybody right that they did not belong in that fucking national championship fucking shit. And they a couple of teams got knocked out that should have been there, but they put in Alabama, and they lose right off the bat.
Anyway.
And I'm glad that you lost, too. Fuck Miami.
Exactly. But actually, it's funny because they had a really great game. The guy on offense had a great game, wide receiver-wise. The running back had an awesome game. But that kid Beck fucking choked it away with that fucking turnover. Because Mendoza, man, he's the front runner for all these
first pick overall.
If he's that guy, he didn't. If you look at that game in the national championship, he didn't play great.
But they said that he just has that tenacity and that fucking that touchdown he ran in.
But it's also Miami's,
and then he still beat it.
Miami's defense is probably really stacked and probably really solid. It's like Miami; they're gonna get guys.
They're the best team in the nation right now, and Miami's second best. So
yeah, I mean, they did win it last year, right? Didn't they? You win it last year?
I don't know. You'd have to look that up. You'd have to look that up. I thought it was Alabama.
No, they won it with that kid, him, right? Who won? 25, right?
Yeah.
It was Ohio State and Notre Dame.
Ohio State, yeah. There you go.
That's right.
Was that back-to-back for Ohio State? They won it the year before, too? On 2024?
1 second. Michigan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was John Harbaugh.
Yeah, and fucking the kid.
Yeah.
What's his name from the...
That's why he came out to the Chargers.
Washington Huskies were the runner-ups. Yikes.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, anyway, back to fucking professional motherfucks.
Look, we talk about a lot of different sports. I mean, you've heard us talk about curling, you've heard about this, but we're trying to stay on topic here because...
It's hard to talk about the same team over and over
again. We're here.
Again, we've been in the same uniform all year, basically, and we're fucking here to stand 10 toes down. And I don't know if you have 10 toes.
This is my first.
Third guy doesn't have 10 toes, and he's a Pats fan. Yeah. But anyway,
this is my second episode with this jersey, Drake May jersey.
I don't think
this is new.
I haven't changed clothes since that game.
I don't think you've changed underwear either.
I'm just kidding. I have.
No, and he doesn't change nothing, folks. He just wears it all year.
That's right.
But I usually wear my Brady shirt at the beginning of this year, and then I got the Drake May, man, because I bought in fully, baby. I bought in fully.
I ordered a whole Broncos outfit. Unfortunately, it's not going to come before the game.
It's not like the fucking other outfit, is it? The Christmas one?
Kinda.
Oh my God, he wore a fucking Broncos sweatsuit.
It's just like basically like the whole Broncos sweater, like a sweatsuit. Yeah.
It's a Broncos nightgown,
but it has a fucking hood on the hat of hood, so I could like wear it like almost all the time. If we win the Super Bowl, I'm wearing that shit all summer. I'll sweat my ass off in that thing. I don't give a fuck.
Well, there's nothing for the Super Bowl show. You can still wear it.
I'm wearing nothing.
Besides not doing a Super Bowl show.
I'm gonna wear my Broncos towel.
Because I tell you what, we get past this, I'm wearing fucking crazy shit. I'm wearing Patriots thong.
I have a Broncos towel. That's the only thing I'm going to wear during that show.
You're going to be...
And a Broncos winter hat. I have a Broncos winter hat. I don't know
if Brian's going to be depressed or if I'm going to be depressed if one of us is watching the Super Bowl without our guys.
If it was Bo Nixon there and we lost, it's a different story. But if we come in and win, I just get to shit talk and rub it in everyone's face so fucking hard. And that I don't, almost to a level that I don't even want us to win the game because it's probably going to ruin all my friendships.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, I'm not one to be quiet or be passive or be humble. I'm going to fucking rub this shit in, and I'm going to rub it in hard. And
I know. I remember 10 years ago to the day when when the Broncos played the Steelers. They'll never get by the Steelers. The fucking Broncos are done. And all my friends, Peyton Manning's got a broken neck. bull and whining and crying. These people, I'm not even saying nothing to these people, and they're telling me Peyton Manning's gonna die on the field. Fucking the Broncos are dead. Fucking the pony, you fucking pony riding gay. What all this crazy shit? I'm like, I don't even know what you people are talking about.
Let's put in perspective. Dave Portnoy,
and then we won the game.
Dave Portnoy capped on this on in a tweet or a fucking something he put online. He goes, "Let's not forget that Denver won with a guy who couldn't even throw it 5 yards." He's talking about Peyton Manning that year, and he said they won a championship. They don't need a quarterback to win.
I mean, not for nothing. It was more Peyton Manning's brain that won us those games, especially.
It wasn't his arm.
Identifying the defense and if Sean Payton can get the most out of Jarrett Stidham, we got something there. But obviously, Vrabel's on a schmuck. He's gonna fucking disguise shit.
And they're gonna disguise shit.
They're gonna throw shit at us. I mean, they're a tricky team. He's a tricky guy. I mean, I just hope the fucking coaches, man, do the due diligence to fucking get it done.
It's not a cakewalk, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a tough game, but it's going to be two great teams, two historic teams going at it. And I wish, and now I'm a football traditionalist. I don't like to go into places and play against their backup. I was hoping Bo Nix would be healthy. That's what you want to play. You want the competition. I know some players and people are secretly happy about this. I'm not, I really ain't. I mean, I was looking forward to this all, at the halfway point, we've been talking this up, Denver Pats, because it was those two, 1 and 2 all year. There's no one else to be talking about 1 and 2. And you don't always get 1 and 2 in the AFC Championship game. It barely ever happens.
Yeah, and it's not likely, but it's not unlikely. I guess.
No, but it happened, and here we are, and we're representing that shit, and we fucking love it. And
I wish I had like guns on here, but it's the only one I got.
I just want to say good luck to Denver. I mean, always sportsmanship first. That's how I believe everything. Every sport should have sportsmanship.
Hey, I'm just happy all my Patriots friends aren't ready to all join a cult and drink the Kool-Aid of poison. Because it was looking pretty bleak, man. I mean, it's bad enough around here sometimes where it's just like only nice like 4 months out of the year, 5 months out of the year. I mean, everyone's already miserable in Boston anyway. But then once the fucking Patriots are out of it, these people are hanging their heads. They're all mopey all day long. It's almost like this place turns into Seattle. Oh, yeah. I mean, you got the fucking guys with the
fathers are going. No,
what's that shirt?
Kids.
What's that? The flannel shirts, the beards. I mean, it's synonymous. But these guys are all hanging their head. Everyone's depressed. The Patriots, man. What are we gonna do? The Boston Celtics are great, but I can't watch the Boston.
No, they don't give a fuck. I mean, this is long since been a baseball town, a basketball town, and but it's really a football town.
It is, but the people don't even give a shit about. Oh, it's a hockey town too, but
yeah,
really, it's a major hockey town. But it's just such the melting pot that Boston's become. I mean, you got soccer's blowing up out here to an unfortunate level when now they're making a fucking major
right now
soccer stadium literally in a stone's throw from our house.
But the Red
you
Sox,
got the New England Patriots. I mean, the Red Sox are fucking 100 years plus. They're not just some new team that came out of nowhere.
No, we've been around
same
forever.
With the Boston Bruins. The Patriots,
and the Celtics,
they only really showed up 20 years ago.
The Celtics are a storied franchise.
No one knew who they were. They were almost cut off TV. Patriots fans don't remember that. The young ones don't even know this. They're like, wait a minute, what? All the old guys. I mean, I'm not that old, but I mean, for fuck's sake.
When I growing up, I didn't get to watch the Pats because they were blacked out in every fucking game. You had to I sought them out in the newspaper to get the stats, to get the name, to get this and that. Because the only way you were getting the game in is if you went to a good team on an away game and it was on TV. Because we weren't getting our home games. Now all our home games are on because all our home games are sold out.
Yeah, that's because you guys
back in the day,
you don't suck anymore.
If you didn't fucking sell out, you got blacked out. And a lot of people don't remember that. And, I mean, we're talking old Sullivan Stadium days. I mean, this team has come a long way. I mean, I got to give Robert Kraft a lot of credit. I mean, he took this thing and brought it to international.
Is he the greatest NFL owner of all time?
One of them.
Who's better than him?
I don't know if there's anyone better that brought
7 championships. He revitalized a team who was in the fucking the darkness of depth. The depth.
He got all 7 championships too.
It was all on him.
Oh no, he got 6. No,
there was 2.
6. The 7th one was the
Brady
down.
6.
I gotta watch that.
So yeah, you're right. My bad. You're right. It was the Tampa Bay ring always eludes me because
it's not ours as much as we wanted.
He
to
honestly
be.
Should have had 2, but if Giselle didn't divorce him
the Giants
and fuck him up, I mean, they should have had more.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at it. The only other owner that I think is close to contention with Kraft, I was building up the team and the money, and probably Jerry Jones.
Yeah, but they haven't been relevant as a fucking.
They haven't been, but and that's the thing.
As much as these bozos think it's our year.
We weren't relevant for a couple of years. Robert Kraft's really good at doing what he's doing. I mean,
he saved the team.
Yeah. I mean, when he bought the team, they were worth basically 30. I'm exaggerating, folks. Don't quote me. They were worth 30 grand. Now they're worth like fucking 300 million.
No, billions.
And more.
They're worth billions.
I'm just showing you a disparity of what they were. And Robert Kraft built that himself. He made Patriot Place. He made this. He got the revolution. He's got this and that. And we're now worth a ton of money. When he bought it for peanuts from the Sullivans. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. And you got to give Robert Kraft. I don't care if you hate him because of the rub and tug or whatever the fuck. I'm sorry I even mentioned that. But the man
just shows you as a normal guy, really. I mean, if you're like a normal dude and you're a little bit of a piece of shit, I mean, you can't help but like the guy.
He's got enough money.
Dude, he gets hammered. He gets fucked. He doesn't give a shit about talking on a microphone. He's like, yeah, I'm RKK. I'm slinging dick all day.
And the thing is, he made a franchise that was not storied into something that's storied. We're one of the greatest fucking NFL teams of all time now.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely in the conversation. I mean, you got those 49ers fans that are fucking, up there and they love the 49ers, Joe Montana. I mean, everyone respects and loves Joe Montana, Jerry Rice.
Always.
I mean, I don't think those guys get any hate outside of doing what they did for San Francisco, right? I mean, you can hate San Francisco, you can hate the 49ers, but you can't hate on what Joe did, and you can't definitely...
And even Joe leaving the 49ers, he brought fucking Kansas City to the fucking playoffs.
Jerry Rice,
never there.
Even in the passing era of the NFL, been 18 years now, 20 years of guys throwing it all over.
Still has all the fucking records.
He has every major receiving record to date. It's crazy, bro.
When he was in his, I think he was in his 40s when he went to the Raiders. He was still dominant.
No, it was the Broncos. He went to the Broncos when he was like 4.
But he went to the Raiders. What time? He was in his late 30s.
He was about 40. Yeah, he was about 40.
Yeah, I mean, and he was still fucking catching balls.
I don't think any wide receiver will ever do what he did again.
No, and
I think T.O. had a real chance at it, but he
didn't have the work ethic.
He went crazy, dude.
He didn't have the work ethic. The work ethic of they showed Jerry Rice's work ethic. You ever see Derrick Henry's? That's kind of similar.
We used to run up the hill every day and do all that shit. Yeah.
But we also have to attribute a lot of Jerry's success to a little known thing called stick 'em.
Yeah, I mean, you can call it that. Too,
We're gonna put that on there, folks.
Yeah, you can call it that. See that, but again,
but nowadays they wear sticky gloves.
The gloves that these kids are wearing nowadays. I mean, you could get a guy that has a gimpy hand and he could still catch the goddamn ball.
Because the ball won't bounce off your stone hands no more.
Although it's crazy to watch some of these guys drop easy catches and you're
with
like,
the gloves.
What the fuck, man? Some guys they have no natural hands and they try to catch it with their body too much. I watch that as when they
instead of bringing it in with their hands like this, they just let it hit the body then
snap it. I mean, they use the jug machine, right? The jug machine's fucking.
And there's no wide receiver coach that's telling you to catch the ball like that. They tell you to bring it in with your hands, catch it with your hands, and bring it in.
I think maybe a lot of these guys got girly hands.
They might have small hands. I mean, even like 6-foot guys sometimes have small hands. I mean, I don't have big hands.
I'm 5'10". I mean, I got fucking respectably.
I'm almost 6 feet, and your hands are bigger than mine.
I'm almost unproportionate to my hands. That's how weird. And I've had the same size hands since I've been like 13. So I've been like a dude with fucking. I don't have big fat fingers, but I have just kind of big fucking hands.
No, you got those long fingers. I got these stubby fucking fatties over here.
Girls love me.
No, you got the long finger.
No, I mean, it helped.
I got the thick stuff.
I can palm a basketball. I can do all that shit.
Oh, see, I can't palm a basketball unless it's like perfect fucking. Everything's perfect for me.
I mean, if you pass it to me, I can't like palm it off the pass.
Like you can't do this fake like Jordan.
No. Maybe I can. I could probably pump the ball, but I have to have it grabbed.
Well, even
I can't catch the ball like Julius Erving. I don't have hands like that.
Brendan Roethlisberger must have had big hands because his pump fake was one of the greatest enough. Like, he really looked like he was throwing it and brought it back.
Dude, the cameraman, I don't know if it was like a thing where like it was a wrestling match where like the cameraman would woo, but I mean, sometimes he would pump that ball, bro, and you're like, wait a minute, where is it?
you really think he threw it because there's no way that he could have that much grip to bring it back. And you see that with a lot of players. I mean, Tom Brady didn't have the best pump fake, but it was good enough.
No, he did it. He did it he did it on those little in routes with fucking Gronk and those other guys coming. He would hit that with. See, that little, he didn't have the big pump fake, but he had that. He had that hitch. It's called a hitch. He has that hitch that you're like, is he gonna do it? And then because I think he was so methodical with like 3 seconds out, or 2, whatever it was.
He could read a defense like he watched more game film than anybody else. That was his really greatest attribute. He knew what the defense was doing before they did.
Well, you know what it is,
as soon as he seen the lineup, he knew what they were fucking doing.
They used to line up the running backs out wide every time and bring them in. Gives you,
because you're getting a movement.
It gives you the tell. No one does. I don't know why everyone doesn't fucking do this.
Brady said that all the time. He says, I will always make movement at the line because it tells me what the defense is doing. And that's what they do because they got to move. If they don't move, then you know they're in this.
Zone. Just zone. If they don't move, they're in zone.
You know if they're in man-to-man, you know if there's a zone. He knew how to read through the bullshit because of film, because he knows if this guy's here, this ain't what they're doing. He knew about it. And that's why a lot of people say, oh, Tom Brady, I go, he wasn't the most athletic. He wasn't the greatest thrower. Wasn't the fastest runner. He wasn't the best at anything except for the film.
No, it was the brain. I mean, it was. Yeah. I think it was the gumption that dude fucking had. Granted.
But he always had to work hard for what he got.
This, right?
He always had to work hard. He never got anything given.
No.
At Michigan, he sat there.
I'll say this.
Under Greasy.
A couple of those Super Bowls, he didn't necessarily have to go out and throw the last play.
And he knew that
to win the last game. I mean, he had to get the guy in the
other
spot.
Ones without the defense he had.
But again, it's a full sport game, and I'm not taking nothing away from Brady, dude. But I mean, you get guys like Montana to Clark, right?
Clutch.
Isn't that iconic Super Bowl play? Montana to Clark for the win. Some
will argue it wasn't even going to Clark.
Fucking
that's fucked up.
Santonio Holmes with fucking Ben Roethlisberger, that toe drag on the fucking against the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, that's a guy ending a game with a ball with a play.
What about Cordell Stewart in Pittsburgh?
Does Brady have? I mean, he's got game-winning touchdowns, but does he have that in the? Because, I mean, the 3 Super Bowls, or what, Adam Vinatieri, right? Yeah,
but Brady marched him down. He had to get that.
Right, but he didn't throw the game-winning touchdown.
He did, and the 2 he lost.
Wait. 4th Super Bowl, Malcolm Butler, right? And then who's next? The Rams, 7-10? Or 3-10 or whatever that horrible fucking...
Atlanta, Brady won that game.
Atlanta, won that game. He threw a game, I think the swing pass to James White that did win that game.
Edelman too. That catch by Edelman.
Right, but I'm talking about game-winning, the last play of the game, touchdown pass. And I think you're right. He had it to James White because I think it was a pass and not a run play. But it was to James White, and he barely got it to the pylon. Philadelphia. I said the early Philadelphia one. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't play great, but
the Giants, he had game-winning drives, but our defense led up to touchdown.
Right. In those games where that did happen.
Yeah. He had the game-winning drives. He left too much time.
Right, you're right about that.
He had game-winning drives, but the defense led up to touchdown.
Philadelphia too.
Yeah, same thing.
He drove all over those
motherfuckers,
but he did fumble the ball to lose the game against Brandon Graham.
But the one against the one with fucking what's his name? The one we played against Philadelphia and we won. That was with fucking what's his name? The wide receiver was only at 70%.
T.O. broke his leg and he still played and he killed you guys.
And the clock management by what's his name was horrible by the quarterback. I forget his name. Robert McNabb. And he wasn't hurrying. He was taking his time. It's like he was throwing that game.
I think he was trying, maybe.
Because he was mad about something.
T.O. hated him, and they hated each other.
Yeah. And we won that game. And I don't think it wasn't because of Brady. It was because fucking Philadelphia was not on time.
They collapsed. I think that Philadelphia had an ultimate collapse.
Yeah.
And
I think they collapsed during that game.
Ruined that team for a long time. But they were kind of consistent and good on certain things. They brought Mike Vick in. They got a little screwed and all this shit happened, whatever. But
I love it. We're back.
I mean, yeah, I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a great time tonight talking we could go on because both our teams are in the AFC Championship, and it's a beautiful thing.
It's football, and it's unfortunately we got two more games, but one more game for your AFC teams.
One of us is done.
A championship episode, and then it's
2 weeks.
I mean, not that the sports show dead.
What are we going to do in the off week? Because it's 2 weeks to the Super Bowl.
Well, we got to start talking about basketball and hockey.
Yeah, you're going to want her if it's Denver, and I'm going to want her if it's not the Pats. You know,
I think we definitely gotta. It's a sports show, and unfortunately, it hasn't been a full blown sports show, but it's been a predominant football show program. We have touched on other sports during these, and we've touched on fucking other goofy things, of course, during the sports show.
And we've got the Olympics coming up
again. To reiterate and get out of football for a minute, and we're just wrapping this shit up. The Celtics, man, Jaylen Brown. Fucking Simmons,
carrying this team. How
do you feel about hating on Jaylen Brown so long and then watching this guy
Jaylen Brown
just absolutely flourish and be he's having a monster year.
I have to give him props because he needed to step up and take this team, and he did it.
Does he stick around? Does he stick around when Tatum comes back?
He should, because they're going to be monster.
Do they blow it up? So do they have the Scottie Pippen and Jordan thing?
Yeah, I think they got to keep it going.
But they have to win a title, right? Yeah. Like now.
I mean,
do you think we have a legitimate chance as Boston Celtics to? I mean, I've been watching kind of from the outside, but because I shut the cable off. We don't have cable at my house no more. But I pay attention to the box score stuff. Like I said, it's easy to tell a game.
Is Tatum going to come step in and be the guy he was last year?
All I'm saying is I'm watching us beat the number one team in the East the other night in Detroit. We beat them. We beat them. We didn't beat on them, but we beat them. We beat Indiana last night. This is what January 22. I'm talking. So we beat Indiana last night. We're beating all the other top teams in the East. The Knicks are trash. Everyone was sucking off the Knicks all year. Oh, the Knicks are so great.
And this is what I told Crosby last year that was panicking, saying we got to trade all these guys because we lost Tatum. I said, this is still at its core a very good team.
The trade deadline ain't over. We have still opportunities to bring in the pieces that we need as far as big guys. Because the kid Quintez, he's okay. He's not good. Bad. But I don't think he's a game-changing center with teams that
not with the minutes he's playing.
I can't say that every team that has won recently has had a bit of a game-changing center because, I mean, I can say the Boston Celtics without Porzingis, we would have never won that championship that year because we would have just rode it all the way to the end and then lost like we kind of have been doing. And Porzingis put us over the edge. We need a guy.
And Pritchard is a fucking beast.
Pritchard's awesome. I think I've seen a lot of guys getting traded around. There's that kid Jaren Jackson.
Yeah,
not Boston fans, but basketball fans know the kid. He won Defensive Player of the Year a few years ago. He's a smaller 5, but he can get at it. He can shoot the ball. I think he'd be a nice piece to bring in, but that's just me. Anyway, this is the Dirty Three.
I think with Tatum coming back and this team, they're going to be poised to make a run, depending on what kind of shape Tatum
they're already
comes back
in. Dude, they're already in a run. That's the crazy thing is they don't have to make. They're second place in the East, and we're beating.
That's crazy.
We're beating all the teams that are. We beat the. Bro, I'm telling you.
But Tatum puts us over the top.
We beat Detroit the other day. A few nights ago. They're the number 1 team in the East right now. We just beat Indiana last night, who's like right there, number 3, number 4.
Yep.
It's like all these teams in the East we're smacking them around.
But when you bring Tatum in, we're here.
Unless
now we're here.
It fucks the chemistry up. But I hope that's not a case.
It could. That's
how does it fuck the chemistry up when the guy's been on the team for 82 games in a row? But
I don't think it ruins the chemistry because the chemistry was already built. So now it's just coming back.
But you know what he doesn't have? Chemistry with Nemes, Quintez, and then he doesn't have obviously the chemistry with fucking Simmons. But Simmons is a bench guy.
But I think Simmons is going to play second fiddle to this guy, and he's going to get it soon.
I think he's off the bench for, of course, Pritchard.
And Simmons is
Derek
a great
White,
pickup.
Derek, if we trade anybody, man, I really will be so depressed and sad if we fucking get rid of Derek White.
Is awesome.
I fucking love Derek
What
White.
A year he's having.
He's 2 years. I mean, every year he's been on the Celtics. That guy's, I mean, he's been such a piece. And I hate to say, like, we got another guard, but he was a guard we got that literally changed the fucking dude. He's like number, like, whatever.
We got rid of Jrue Holiday. We got rid of Porzingis last year, and everyone thought we were going to be nothing.
That kid's
but they made good moves.
He broke the record for, like, Celtics 3 balls, right? Along with Peyton Pritchard last year. But he broke the record for made threes. And he also was, like, number 1 or 2 in blocks.
Well, you know what I love?
How do you do that at guard?
The Celtics lost arguably their number one player, right? In Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
But every single fucking guy on that team this year stepped up.
They're all playing awesome.
And it's unbelievable that they all did it. Pritchard's through the roof. Jaylen Brown, who I don't like, is awesome this year.
No, he's a beast.
I mean, you bring in Anthony Simmons, he's playing fucking great.
Honestly, the only thing I hate...
And Derek White's a fucking...
is Jaylen Brown's in the mix for an MVP. And if Tatum comes back, he's going to skip right out of that conversation. Because, Tatum's not going to defer. Jaylen, unfortunately, I can say this. I can say this for this season. This is Jaylen Brown's team.
It has to be.
Right?
Tatum has to come back and know that.
He has.
If he doesn't, it's going to fuck it up.
But Jaylen Brown, I know he's not the he doesn't pass the ball all the time, whatever, but we
need him for points.
He's scoring. See, Tatum needs to turn into a guy that's like a Luka Doncic who's going to facilitate and drop 28, 25 points.
We don't need him to drop fucking 30, 40. We need him to drop 15 to 20, but facilitate.
If Tatum's a sniper, like he's a sniper for sure.
Yeah.
But you need him to snipe and you need him to facilitate. He doesn't need,
he doesn't need to be
I think we need to pick up the pace on offense. Would be nice to see a lot of more fast pace and shit like that. And I think we've been doing it and we've been crushing.
And I'm going to say this, but it's nothing bad against Tatum, but it says about what Jaylen Brown's done this year. It's Tatum comes back. He has to play second fiddle to Jaylen.
Kind of, right? Especially after the MVP thing, this finals
Just
MVP.
like Jaylen did when Tatum was running it.
Because not for nothing, Jaylen Brown was drafted before him.
Yeah, and it was Jalen's team well before it was Tatum.
Essentially,
but Jaylen took a little bit of a backseat.
You know what the problem was? No. It was Marcus Smart's team, and he would never let it go until he got traded. And the best thing that we ever did was get rid of fucking Marcus Smart, man. But Marcus Smart's an awesome basketball player. I hate to say that,
he's an awesome defensive player.
Awesome defensive guy. He's the Brad Marchand of the Boston Celtics. Or used to be that guy. Yeah, he used to be that guy, right? He's an annoyance.
A lot of people would doubt when we can do it without him.
We did right away,
and we did. And the thing is, because of Tatum, and because of Jaylen. But Porzingis too. I mean, but Jaylen could have been in like, fuck this kid Tatum, but they didn't.
Peyton Pritchard hitting these half, and actually I'm saying in the championship,
just crazy.
And the championship run we had, where that kid was hitting half court shots like every game. You're like, what the hell?
That doesn't happen without Derek White either.
Derek White's awesome, bro.
He's like one of the best guys in the fucking team.
He might be one of the, if not the best two-way guard.
Oh my god,
in the league. I mean, who's better than a guy who's getting what? A couple blocks a game.
Yeah, there's no one...
see his only job out there is really to shoot the three ball.
Yeah,
he doesn't really. I don't know if he facilitates a whole ton, but I think but he's a taller guy, so he's a bit of a mismatch at the 2, at the 1. I don't know. I like Derek White a lot,
and he even stepped up even bigger because they had Drew Holiday, and this and that, and fucking
But Drew's old.
They could, but he was still a big part
awesome
of that.
Defender, great. And I wouldn't say he's an annoying.
But they knew who to
guy.
Keep and knew who to get rid of.
Keep the youth. Go build on youth. You got rid of. I hate that we got rid of Al Horford, but it is what it is. We had to get rid of Al. He's long in the tooth. He was. I think after Tatum went down, he was going to chase a ring somewhere else, and now it looks bad on him. Not that I think what is he on? Not OKC.
I don't know where he's at, but
I think he's on Golden State.
He was a big part of everything we did in Boston. He's a big part of the way we won. Al Horford stepped up big a bunch, but Porzingis he wasn't the future going forward.
I would love to see us get Porzingis back somehow.
I would have loved to keep Porzingis, but it was never going to happen, and I knew it. We all knew
it. They traded Trae Young to Washington, which blew my mind. Blew my mind trading him to Washington.
I'll tell you, man, basketball, man. And I said it to Cross last year. I said, you're panicking. This is not a bad Celtics team without Tatum.
No,
even losing Porzingis and Drew Holiday to pick up a man for the Derek White stepping up, and fucking Jaylen Brown stepped up so much. It's ridiculous. I wasn't even anticipating that. I said they'll be in the playoff picture, and then when Tatum comes in, they're gonna make a run. They already made the fucking run.
Honestly, I figured Jaylen Brown would be like a 25-point-a-game guy.
If Jaylen Brown's not the MVP this year,
he's not a great facilitator.
But the thing is, this team was not supposed to be where they're at, and they're there because of Jaylen Brown.
He's shown. I mean, he showed it in the finals that he's got ice in the veins, but now he's really shown what he can do. And obviously, he couldn't do it before Jason Tatum came around because he was a fucking kid. They were kids. They drafted these guys as kids.
18 and 20 years old, 21, they're kids.
And now that's what the thing is these guys are starting to mature into their role. They get more comfortable playing. They got the money now. So he's got the accolade now. And the crazy, I wouldn't say it's crazy, but now he's getting his first start in the All-Star game.
And I'll tell you, you know why he did? And he deserves it.
Fucking start.
And he deserved it.
He deserved it a few times.
Because he should have, everybody this year thought the Celtics were going to be in a tank. They didn't have the faith in Jalen. Mm-hmm. And he proved them all fucking
I don't think
wrong.
anyone thought we'd be in the tank because I think these
we thought we'd be in a playoff run, but
these
not
people that say
at.
that we'd be in the gutter are people that hate the Celtics and they hate the fact that we're in the spot we're in. And these people are fucking angry, typing away on the keyboard. Fucking Boston.
Me personally,
I hate these motherfuckers.
I thought they were going to be in playoff contention without Tatum because the team's that good, regardless. They have a good bench. Everything's there. They just don't have Tatum. They're losing that guy. But Jaylen Brown stepped up way more than that and made them not just a playoff
contender,
team, but a contending team.
Contender. I mean, are we built solid all the way around? Not all the way.
No,
not yet.
No.
But, I mean, again, the trade deadline ain't over.
They still got time. They still got time.
Fucking time.
And they got great management. They got great coaching.
Brad Stevens has been an awesome GM for us.
Awesome.
Missoula, I don't know why. I see that a lot of people in like comment sections of the Celtics, they don't like Missoula.
Why?
I think because
there was some negative shit that came out at the beginning or something.
I think it's because he likes to shoot threes.
I don't know.
No, that was the other guy.
Oh, that was the other guy. That's right.
A Duque. A Dume.
But this kid's been, what the fuck?
I think it's
Brad
the system.
Stevens making all the moves.
I think it's the system. Everyone hates the fact that we're a big 3-point we hung the three a lot. But we have guys that are all snipers everywhere. Yeah. And when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But that's why you have Jaylen Brown who can attack.
We're not the first team to live and die by the three. Remember a little lone team by the name of San Antonio? I mean, I'm sorry, fucking Golden State.
Right.
Fucking...
They're still living and dying. They're still living and dying by Steph Curry's poor. I mean, the guy's 37 years old.
Yeah, they're
running for his life, trying to shoot threes.
They're not even.
I mean, Steph Curry's a badass dude, man. Changed the game, but at what point? I mean, he can. You know what's crazy? That guy could always come off his whole career and shoot threes. He could shoot threes until he's fucking 45.
He's the best 3-point shooter I've ever seen in my life.
He could shoot threes till he's 45. He can't play. I mean, eventually there'll be a time where he's obviously not the greatest defender on the planet. He's not a bum on defense, but he's not the best defender.
No, at times they call him a liability.
There'll be a time where he's going to be a big time liability when he's like 42, 43. Because he's never going to retire.
Well,
why
you're going to
retire?
get into that thing like there's guys that have that role before as a shooter and are a liability on defense, like like Kerr, who was a coach of Golden State, who did that in Chicago. But they didn't need him to be defense. They needed him to jade a three. That's all they needed.
I mean, look at
Horace Grant,
Scottie
Isaiah
Pippen,
Thomas. Michael Jordan.
Isaiah Thomas, the young one, the young kid for the Celtics.
Yeah.
That kid was a killer, but he couldn't play defense. Look at Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson was awesome scorer.
Can't even fight.
But that kid could not play defense because he's so short. And I can't say he couldn't because Nate Robinson, man, has some awesome highlight chase down blocks on guys that you'd be shocked that he chased.
And there's other guys that are not very big or very this and that, and they've been great defensive players. I mean, fucking the glove up there, fucking Peyton, fucking
he's
Seattle.
He's a decent sized guy, though.
But he's a decent size, but he's not the biggest, but he's just he's just high.
I think it was his range. Anyway, I gotta take a piss, so we should end this fucking.
All right.
Hey, we love you, bitches. AFC Championship Game. New England. Wait, I said it. I said the same team twice. The Broncos, Patriots, in Denver. It is what it is.
Sunday at 3, baby.
We may or may not be going live that day. We'll never know until we know. I might jump off a bridge.
You might. Jump off a bridge.
Anyway.
Peace, love, and hair grease.
On the AFC side, good luck to the Seattle Seahawks. Good luck to the Rams. I don't give a fuck.
Pats. Fuck Denver.
Woo, baby. Hey, we back, motherfucker. I wish we had fireworks. Boom, boom. I wish I had an M80 to blow it up. Boom.